Hello, hello, welcome to Sleeping Giant, everyone. We are rocking Marlborough Man tonight. This is a good, yeah, I've got a lot of my British battleships rigged out for fire starting, right? So you'll see us using high explosive rounds quite a bit. This is kind of, one of the area where this ship seems to shine, at least in my opinion, on this one, right? So, like you can take some pretty big hits in this thing and lose a lot of health pretty quick. So it's definitely got its downfalls, right? And AP is nothing to ignore, right? So if we do get good, broadside shots, especially with like cruisers or battleships, we will switch to AP when it makes sense to do, right? But for the most part, you'll see me using HE shells just to try and trigger fires. It's what I like to do. It's my style with this ship. That's how we roll. So we'll wait for some spotting to happen. We get a Kerr first over there, so we are lower tier. There's some legendaries out there in this game, right? We get picked up. I'm gonna guess it's somebody over by B, so we'll continue to see if we can't sneak in behind this island here, behind this land. Yep. See if hopefully nobody got a shot off at us. We might not be close enough to that. Sometimes, the last second, you'll see bullets fly over, and yeah, I'm like, oh. Columbo out there, yeah. So we've got this built out for pretty good range too. So we're gonna be able to hit these guys, even though they're wicked far away. I mean, that Kerr first isn't that far, but yeah. And then, so I was like debating, do I stop and try and stay back, or and one thing I like to do is kind of kite away with this ship too, and like this way I can kind of guarantee that the angle's a little bit better for being able to get all four turrets off on this Kerr first on the outside, right? So I was kind of hoping he would stay spotted. We've got destroyer out there, so hopefully, we just lost one of ours. Hopefully somebody can keep him spotted over there. There we go. That's what I was wanting. And we'll move our cursor over to the other side to get these front turrets to start turning around too. The other thing too, so I noticed I want to be able to support my destroyer that's in B. He's getting teamed up on here, so that's kind of why I was swinging around here. This ship is one of the better ones for going after destroyers, right? So like since I'm usually firing HE shells, and you get this obnoxious, 16 guns, right? So we actually do have quite a bit of luck firing at destroyers in this ship. So you'll see me, I'm a huge fan of trying to get destroyers off the board in general. So I feel like I fire at destroyers like if I'm a battleship, I fire at destroyers kind of more than the average Joe would do, right? Because it's not as fun, right? Like they're harder to hit, especially when you're a battleship, right? And you don't get those big, huge, fun damage numbers, right? So we just let all our bullets go, and we shouldn't have. But with this ship in particular, I do go after the destroyers a little bit more, just because we've got those HE shells loaded. We got so many guns that I have a lot more success shooting at destroyers with this ship. So you'll see me do that a little bit more often than not than what I do with other battleships. But yeah, like I'm a huge fan of getting destroyers off the board. So even when I'm a battleship, just in general, I like to try and help out when it's appropriate, Sometimes there's just too good of a shot on somebody. Right. So we got this guy on fire. So we're finally getting some damage numbers ticking here. But yeah, like, and that's the other thing too. So like we helped out with these destroyers here. And there's a lot in this game. There's 4, right? There's 4 enemy destroyers. But ideally, like they're a big threat to me as a battleship. So it makes sense to want to get rid of them, right? But yeah, because we're going after them, our damage numbers are kind of low right now. But we got a fire going. That's burning pretty good. So we're up to 30,000. And yeah, we lost our allied destroyer in the B hole. We will resist the urge to use damage count on the rest of this fire. And if people keep picking them up, I'll keep shooting them. We can get rid of these guys. There we go. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. 11 kilometers out. We get 2 hits, trigger fire, 2 incapacitations. This is good. Good stuff. Holland. I'm gonna get you as soon as these guns reload. Rear turrets. Alright. That's fine. I'll take it. See if we can avoid this torpedo. That's the worst. Alright. 2 destroyers down, 2 more to go. We've evened the score here, too. You know, aside from the fact that they have 2 zones and we only have 1, but, you know, details, details.
Problem solved, sir.
I want to move up, but I also don't want to move up. Yeah, I'm coming, dude. It's gonna be rough sailing. There's torpedoes everywhere. Like, he's in a republic. Like, it's not necessarily like a brawler build battleship, you know? Like, he really shouldn't be in the B-cap. It's a little too risky, in my opinion.
Affirmative.
Alright, we're not spotted, so yeah, so 1 destroyer's camping in the A-cap. You can see bullets flying from over there. And, oh, there's the other one. Okay. So the Soviet destroyer is not too concerning. They're more of a gunboat, I would say. I don't think they have really good range for torpedoes. But this other guy, whoever this other one is left, is going to be a little bit... Oh man, this could hurt. Ouch. Get out of here, Columbo. Alright, now we're officially down a ship, though.
Enemy destroyer sighted.
Can we get a shot on him? Yeah, fire those guns at me. Oh man, this other guy shoulda... Alright, we're gonna have to... Was that a Shimikaze? Oh, nice. Nice job. Yeah, the Shimikaze's definitely sent some torpedoes towards us here. So we absolutely cannot use damage control to put this fire out. We triggered fire on him, though.
All stations requesting fire support.
This feels like an uphill battle we're fighting here, but I mean, we are down on points. But we know where their destroyers are. We've got our, you know, our destroyer over by D could potentially go and steal that the C-cap zone from them, right? That would be good. That would help us out with points. Looks like he might be doing that. Yeah, here comes Shimikaze torpedoes, so we'll try and... Oh, I may have turned to the right a little too much. Hit the brakes and left rudder. Oh, yeah. See, I could have used that damage con on that fire. Would have been just fine. Alright, come on. Come on. I feel like we're fighting destroyers more than anything this game. This is redonk. The problem is there's no cruisers, so it's destroyers and battleships across the board. I'll take that blind shot, see if we can't get anything on them. Man, Heisen there. Full health battleship. Shimikaze. Ooh, he's weak. We triggered that fire on him earlier. I wonder if that, oh, thank you. Okay. Yeah, we're firing at him, but other people are helping. This is what's gonna win the game, guys, is everyone shooting destroyers when they show up. That's what's gonna win this. We're up a ship, down about 30 points still, though. There he is. Get this last guy out of here. Where's he gonna back up? He's backing up? No? No? What are you gonna do? Yeah, I'm shooting him. I'm shooting him. I don't know about you, but I'm shooting him. Boosh! 3 hits. And a fire. It's going down. Yes! Smooth sailing now. Yep, and yeah, so our other destroyer went cap C, so that was a smart move. Might not have been a fun move. There are no ships up there to shoot, but he did the smart thing. Capped the zone, so now we're going to be beating them on points. No more destroyers. Time to light some fires.
Battle ends in 5 minutes.
Heisen's probably the only ship that can actually has an angle on us right now. So Ohio, ooh. We could get multiple fires started on multiple ships is kind of the way to go here. That Ohio had a ton of health too. Like 4 minutes left in the game and you got almost full health. What were you doing? Yeah, so Heisen's done. Or who was that on the outside that we were shooting? Yeah. We'll get the fire started on the Ohio. There's one. That's what I'm talking about. Now the damage numbers are coming up, right? Now that we're able to actually shoot at battleships, right? This is why no one shoots at destroyers. Because they want those big damage numbers. But look, we're going to win. We're going to win because of that. 97,000. Fire's still going. Yeah, he doesn't want to put it out because he knows there's still 2 destroyers out there that can dump torpedoes at him. And yeah, now we're not even spotted. I kind of wish I would like just a little bit different positioning. I'd be able to shoot that other guy too to just get fires on both of them, right? There we go, Confederate. Boosh! He's still just pressing in. He's still just coming. YOLO! So I switched to AP, and you can see we do still do good chunks of damage, right? And now he put the fires out. He might have got hit by a torpedo. So we'll fire this last AP and then we'll switch back to HE shells. See if we can't get some hull here. Oh, knocked out a turret. But yeah, I mean 5 penetrations, still good. Yeah, I feel like if he was a little bit more broadside, I think we'd be rocking him pretty good. He's kind of splitting the difference between us and the other battleships on our team. If you look at the mini-map, he's kind of trying to keep, bow in between both of us. But we'll light him on fire again here. I mean, it is like literally almost a guaranteed fire. Like, you're shooting freaking 16 rounds. 16 shells. I know you guys hate it when I call them anything other than shells. Oh, he's gonna, yeah. So I noticed he started looking this way, so I was like, all right, we're gonna get going. And then he made the mistake of turning in towards us, so then he took really bad hit there. So that's gonna solidify the win there if it wasn't already. This Temeraire, I'm sure I'm saying that wrong, but he's been, I mean, of course he's been in this game the whole time, but yeah, we saw him earlier, and I was trying to pick on him, so I feel like he's at least playing smart. There's always that one smart holdout, right? He at least was taking damage earlier in the game. He was involved, right? That Ohio, I feel like he, I'm sure I just wasn't paying attention. Ooh, nice Kraken too. Yeah, I'm sure I wasn't paying attention to where that Ohio originally was, but yeah, I was like, man, you got a lot of health for it being 4 minutes left. Yeah, Marlborough, so that puts us at the top of the leaderboard. So even though we had somebody with the Kraken on our team, we still are in the top spot, right? It's all about objectives. Those defend banners help out a lot. Trigger and fires help out. Of course, damage helps out, but yeah. Yeah, so it just goes to show it's not all about the kills, you guys. I'm just kidding. Yes, it is. Get those kills. Get those Krakens. Thank you so much for watching all the way through. We are doing one of the Warships videos every day. I really do appreciate you guys that watch me pretty routinely. It's nice to hear from you. Make sure to follow. We'll see you again tomorrow.